Good morning. I'm finally feeling a little bit better. Last week I had quite the tussle with Miss Rona. She got me, y'all. She got me again. I was like that, just trying to live my life, but she had me down, so I didn't film anything last week. But this week I wanted to do just a little daily vlog so I could show you guys what it's like being a video editor, because I don't know, I feel like when I tell people I'm a video editor, and especially like for YouTube, they're like, you can make money off of that? The answer is yes. I'm able to pay for this apartment and my life and everything through editing, and that has been my dream since like 2016. Like literally I was 18 years old. I mean younger than that even, because like I was like trying to go to college to learn this. So since high school basically I've been wanting to be a YouTube editor. And here I am! It's such a good career path for me. Like it is absolutely everything I wanted. There's ups and downs with everything, but of all of the jobs that I've worked, being your own boss, working from home, having your own office, it's just so superior, honestly. And I encourage anybody who wants to start their own business to really consider it. Like obviously there's a lot to think about with that. It's 2024. I started school to learn about film in 2016. So it's definitely been a long time coming for me to even do something like this, but I think that it's so important to just start if you want to do something like this, because it takes a lot of years and a lot of time to grow, and I still have so much more growing to do. But like had I not started when I did, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys about this. So I highly suggest it. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm going to talk a lot about all of that in this video, but really this is just a vlog. I just want to show you kind of like what the day-to-day looks like. But if you guys have questions, make sure to comment them down below, because I would love to do a video just talking like more in depth about this stuff. But yeah, I just made my breakfast. I'm gonna eat that. We're here in my office, which I love so much. I have a vlog that I'm in the middle of editing for a creator, and I want to make sure I can get it to her soon, so let's have breakfast. I just finished the season that just ended of Love Island US, and they're always eating avocado toast and eggs. That's all they eat is avocado toast and eggs. I was like, you know what? I need to know what all the hype is about. Also, this isn't even avocado toast, by the way. This is literally just guac toast. Like I literally got like a little thing of guac and I just spread it on this toast. So life hacks, because I'm not like doing all that with an avocado. I'm just not buying a fresh avocado and doing all that. I mean, maybe I will one day, but today it's guac toast. All right, let's get to work. So today we are in Premiere Pro. That is what I use for the majority of the videos that I work on. I do use Final Cut Pro sometimes for a client, but usually I'm in Premiere Pro, so that's what I'm using today. So I work off of my Mac Studio mainly. That's what powers this whole desk setup. Plugged into that are my two solid state drives. The Samsung one I use for client work. The other one I use for my content, because since I shoot in 4K, I needed something a little more powerful. Basically all of my client work right now is in 1080, so I really don't need anything too big. This massive monitor that I use, I love so much. She just makes life so easy. I can see everything on this thing. Sitting right on top of her is my Logitech webcam. So that's what I use when I'm doing video calls. And then for audio for video calls and also voiceovers that I do, I have this Shure microphone, and I just kind of swing her here and there with this stand that I bought with it. It was like a bundle on B&H. Other sound things, here are my Logitech speakers. John got these for me on Facebook Marketplace. God bless. By the way, I have to say, this whole setup could not have been done at all without my boyfriend. He is a tech boy. Like, I may be Abe the film girl, but John is the tech boy, okay? He did my wire management, like he hooked everything up. John's the real MVP of my life, honestly. So yeah, shout out to him for finding these Logitech speakers. I also have my Apple AirPod Maxes here hanging on the stand from Amazon. Before I go any further, I don't suggest getting these headphones. I do like them, I do use them, but if you are like trying to find something that is worth your money, if you're an editor, if you're just a person that doesn't edit and you're just living life, I wouldn't buy them. I would definitely get a pair of Bose. Honestly, I have a pair of Bose. They're really, really good. John really loves his Sonys. I could do a whole video just talking about these AirPod Maxes versus these other ones, but I won't go into that. Just know, like, I would consider getting something else if you're on the fence. But I still use them and they're not bad, especially because I am a Mac user. It's nice to have Apple headphones because when I'm editing, it just makes everything flow a little bit easier. So that's why I do use them. I do love my Bose, but the problem with the Bose when I'm editing is that over Bluetooth, there's a lag, which So if I don't want to use the headphone cables and be like tethered to my computer, then I don't use them. And the AirPod Maxes, like, they're pretty good for editing on a Mac. Like, there's no real problem with it. I just think that the price for it and the comfortability of it and the noise cancellation, sorry, I'm going into it. All of those things are better on other headphones. So that's sitting on that stand. And then over here I have a stand for my phone. It's a MagSafe charger, so I can charge my phone, I can charge my watch, I can charge my AirPods. I really love this, and it's cute. It's pink. I love pink, as you can probably tell. The keyboard that I have is just this ergonomic keyboard that I found on Amazon. I just needed something that was more comfortable for my hands because I had like 2 different Apple ones, and the Apple ones, they're just way, like, just the standard keyboards in general, like, are not a great position for your hands, but also the Apple one is just so like tight. It was not for me. I had to get rid of that girl. Also had to get rid of my Apple Magic Mouse. I did like the little like shortcuts and commands you could use on the Magic Mouse, but I just love this Logitech mouse so much better. It's more comfortable. I haven't even really programmed it to do anything exciting, but it's really just about comfortability for me, and this is just so much better. Last but not least is my MacBook Pro. Whenever I'm out and about editing, I'm using this girl. And yeah, that is the entire setup. Again, shout out to John for helping me put this together, and shout out to me because last year I worked 2 jobs. Like, I was video editing a lot and I was also working a full-time career job. And I hated my life because I just wanted to edit. I did like a lot of the things about my old job, but there were certain things that were just so incredibly stressful. And so that paired with a whole other job, it was so stressful, but I saved a lot of money during that time and was able to get this, and I'm so grateful for my past self for like sticking through that. But I'm even more happy with my current self because the fact that I was able to give up that like stability and stuff to chase my dreams as a video editor, like, that was kind of iconic, I'm not even gonna lie. It was so necessary for me, and I'm really glad that I made the decision to do this full time. So anyways, let's get back to work. Editing for a food vlogger is insane because I just be sitting here like, y'all remember in Big Fat Liar when they said, hungry like the wolf? Honestly, that is me every day that I edit for a food vlogger. I'm hungry. So with that being said, we're gonna take a little break and go have some lunch. I need to take a break from these damn headphones too because, like I said, they're just like not super comfortable. I did get used to them, but I think I'm like not used to them again. Like somehow I got unused to them for a little bit today, and they're kind of giving me a headache. I get headaches and migraines easily, so it's not really hard to do that for me. But yeah, I just need to give my eyes and my head a second to regroup. We got lunch. Look at how good this looks. I made this provolone and salami sandwich with mustard. I keep it simple. So I'm just gonna sit here and eat my sandwich and watch Friends, and then I'm gonna get back to work. All right, we're back at it. Alrighty y'all, so John should be home pretty soon with In-N-Out, which I'm super excited about, but for the time being, I need to watch this video because I've like done the rough cut. Yesterday I went through and I like cut it all up, like just going straight through it, putting things like more in order and cutting out anything that didn't need to be there. Today I've just been refining that even more and adding music and like adjusting the music and everything and like coloring and things like that. And now that all of that's done, I just need to watch through it, make some micro adjustments and make sure that there's no errors, and then I'm going to send this over to her. So yeah, she'll give me feedback either tonight or in the morning, and tomorrow I'll finish the vlog and send it over to her. So let's get into that. Whew. Today drained me. I'm exporting right now, about to put this into Frame.io. One cool thing about Frame.io, this is not sponsored by the way, they have an extension for Premiere Pro, which is cool. Epidemic Sound also has an extension for Premiere Pro, which I've been using a lot lately. As an editor, I think my biggest like workflow advice would be figure out ways to streamline things for yourself, figure out what is quick for you. Like if speed is a thing that you want to do, like you want to get more stuff done quickly. For example, if you're an editor who is working like per project, you are going to want to edit as fast as you kind of can so that you end up making more. So if you're doing that and you're trying to speed up your workflow, I would definitely suggest things like getting different extensions, like, you know, if you put Epidemic Sound in there and your client uses Epidemic Sound and you're able to access their playlists and everything and like streamline that process, I think that's a good idea. The biggest one for me was keyboard shortcuts. Ooh, I have so many keyboard shortcuts. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos that were saying like really quick and easy keyboard shortcuts to add. And so I did that a couple years ago and it changed my editing flow completely. I edit so much faster now. I also put those keyboard shortcuts from Premiere that I use into Final Cut. So I'm like super fast on Final Cut too. If you're like a beginner editor, I would definitely suggest right now to get your keyboard shortcuts together, find a workflow that works well for you, and really spend that time to enhance your abilities and your skills. All right, it's now loading up on Frame.io, and that means that I am done with work for the day and I can just enjoy my night, and then I'm gonna work on my own stuff later, which I'm really excited about. So let's have a dinner break.
Sugar and spice, give you everything that's nice. Turn around and tell me what I'm missing now.
The vampire hunter after them is their dad? Yo.
I'm just waiting for you. I'm in love with your style. Know you're good, 텅텅 튀는 매력. 몰랐었어 널 만나 처음엔. I'll make you mine.
Alright, cue the nighttime edit montage.
Sugar and spice, give you everything that's nice. Come on, sugar and spice. What you want from me, baby? What you want now? Sugar and spice.
I've already created proxies for the content that I have in here from earlier today. And so I'm gonna go ahead and edit the content that I have from earlier today to get a head start. And then the rest that I'm like currently filming, I'm going to edit tomorrow.
And spice. What you want from me, baby? What you want now? Sugar and spice. Give you everything that's nice. Turn around and tell me what I missed you now.
Okay, so I have been working on my thumbnail. I feel like it's so like weird and kind of like meta to be working on the video that you're watching right now. But I've been working on the thumbnail for this video. So you tell me what I ended up doing. But I was struggling because I just didn't know what I wanted to do for this thumbnail. Thumbnails are pretty important to me. It's something I enjoy doing usually, but this one, it's not that I didn't enjoy it, but I was getting frustrated because I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, and I just decided to use this like random screenshot that I took. Not a great way to go about making a thumbnail, but my vibe with YouTube right now is just like doing my best in a short amount of time and putting something out. So I do want to take you through my thumbnail making process. So first I put the picture into Lightroom, and this is what it looked like before and this is what it looked like after. I didn't really do too much, but I did want to make it more pink, and I also just like made myself more clear. And then once I was done with Lightroom, I put it into Photoshop, and this is what it looks like right now. Also, I'm watching Gilmore Girls on the side. But this is what it looks like right now. I kind of like it. I don't know. I think I decided that I'm going to name this video something along the lines of like quitting my job, because I talk about that a bit in this. And so I was gonna put like, was it a mistake, or like I quit, or something like that here. And I changed what was on my computer. I had this before and it was just like very glary, so I just put this here instead. Also, there was a water bottle here and I removed that. Also removed some wires and stuff that were here in the back. So that's my process with it. I use Lightroom and then Photoshop basically every time. That's just what always works for me. I really enjoy doing stuff in Lightroom. I also enjoy Photoshop, but I'm just not as good with Photoshop. There's just so much going on there, but I definitely know a little bit, and so I do enjoy working in that and making thumbnails. Ever since I started using Photoshop and Lightroom for my thumbnails, I feel like I really stepped up what my thumbnails look like. I think that they just all together look a little better. I mean, there's still a lot of things that I could do, but kind of just having fun on youtube.com right now, so I think that this works pretty well for me. I'm planning on just using this as the thumbnail for now, and if I want to later on, I'll just change it. You guys, I kind of just got like totally lost in the edit, and time just passed and I forgot that I was even filming, to be honest with you. But it's midnight, so I need to like pull myself away from the computer and go to bed. I usually don't ever edit this late at night. I usually don't even edit at night nowadays, only when I'm really excited about making a video, so that's why I did that today. But I can feel my body is just so exhausted, so we're ending the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below any questions you have about being a video editor, and I would love to make a video talking about that. I loved having you along with me today, and now it's time for sleep, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.